WMXV, St. Joseph, Tennessee, W286DV, 105.1 FM, Florence, Alabama, and WARB 700 AM, W290DG, 105.9 Dothan, Alabama.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. A New Jersey couple, 38-year-old Brenda Spencer and 41-year-old Brandon Mosley, who is Black, are accused of abusing and holding their daughter captive for years. Camden County Prosecutor Grace McCauley announced the charges, stating they confined their daughter in a dog crate and later chained her up.
To me, this is the most abhorrent, heinous crime anyone could commit.
The now 18-year-old escaped last week and sought help from a neighbor. Chris Brown was arrested in England for allegedly hitting music producer Abe Diop with a tequila bottle at a London nightclub back in 2023. Diop filed a $16 million lawsuit following the incident. Brown was taken into custody at the Lowry Hotel in Manchester, as this is his first time back in the UK since the incident. And World Pride gets underway in Washington, D.C. this weekend. The international event begins Saturday and will run through June 8th. More information is available on the World Pride website. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
It's time for a moment in Black history. Most of you already know
we are Nuts Media Group 105.1
George Washington Carver
WTX 1500 DM and now 105.9 Dothan, Alabama. Rocking and shaking, giving you the beats the way you like them.
105.1
The music muscle of the show.
Mona, if you don't get your finger up off my stuff. So you see the Mona turn around touching stuff like she knows what she doing.
I do.
Man, listen, I want you to tell me about Tory Lane. That's what I want you to do.
I don't know.
I need to come back. You're going to do your research, y'all. So y'all get ready. Mama got something to talk about. And we're going to talk. We got a good show. Hey, but guess what, y'all? We only going to be on for an hour today.
An hour?
Man, we got a lot of work to do.
Okay.
And you got a lot of work to do. So
I already know that.
Yeah, so we're going to take this break, man. So we're going to be on. So tell everybody they better jump in. They got 60 minutes with the baddest crew in the land. 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And V105.9.
The vibe.
We'll be right back.
Monday through Friday, we're bringing the heat. At 12 noon sharp, come and take a seat. Preachers preaching with the rhythm and rhyme. Gonna lift your spirit every single time. Secretary's got the scoop. She's sharp and quick. With stories so sweet, it's a perfect mix. Choir president hits the harmony right. Filling your day with the heavenly light. The noonday crew, you're on air team. Turn it up and ride the dream. Tune in to 105.1 and V105.9. It's the lunchtime hour where the vibes divine. Monday through Friday, we're bringing the heat. At 12 noon sharp, come and take a seat. Some gospel grooves to old school beats. It's a lunchtime groove that can't be beat. Laugh, sing, and vibe along. Come hungry for joy, the serve is strong. 105.1, the music, muscle of the shows. And on V105.9, the vibe Dothan, Alabama. The old school preacher, church secretary, the choir president. Turn your noon to a moment that'll lift you higher.
Your Life Remembered, specializing in a variety of services, from funeral live stream recordings, graveside or indoor facilities. We even design obituaries, t-shirts, embroidery, engraved plaques, and other memorable keepsakes. Contact us today at 1-888-897-5166 and allow us the opportunity to serve you and your family. Your Life Remembered, where our motto is winning.
105.1
The music muscle of the show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and you're tuned in to the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher,
the church secretary,
and the choir president.
Oh, listen here. I went to Walmart a little while ago, man, and listen, OC, I see somebody, Tamika, told me to tell you hello.
OC.
See, she came back. She had checked out. OC.
He probably wrong on the name.
Oh, okay.
OC, I see somebody. And then I saw some more people say that they was listening, going to tune in at lunchtime because they had to get the show and they saw I was rushing, trying to get back. I said, yeah, because, you know, you can't leave. He said, right. They said, you can't leave Mona there by herself. I said, you already know. So anyway, in the news.
Why you can't leave me by myself?
They say ain't no telling what you'll say. You got to have somebody.
I think I've been doing pretty well.
You check your medicine.
Sometimes I off, and I'd be like, I have to bring myself back. I'd be like, okay.
Did you take your medicine? I got everybody asking about your medicine.
They want to know what I think.
Yeah, they said, what's she taking? I said, I don't know. I said, because she always leave and come back and be geek. I said,
I know you did.
I said, either she gonna be geek or she be gone. He be like, I said, okay, whatever.
Be up or down.
Up or down. I say 747.
747.
I don't know where she at today, but listen, they tell me Donald Trump then went over to Saudi Arabia with those people, with the kings and the princes and all them folks over there, and sold himself out.
He done sold himself out.
Say, man, he over there kissing the ring, man. Say Donald Trump about that money. Because you know them boys got that money. You hear me?
To get that money.
Man, listen, Saudi Arabia has made an investment like $90 billion into the United States government.
Buying what?
They buying Boeing aircraft.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So that's why they gave Trump the jet. Did they give it to him? Who gave him the jet?
That's who gave. Okay, so the other people over there, same old folks in the same area, and he was like, these people, he had just did a little thing saying these people was terrorists. They like supporting terrorists and all this kind of stuff.
They said money, money, money.
And man, listen.
Look,
They spoke his language. They spoke his language.
Man, Trump done dropped. Look, how much money did Trump get from them? Man, listen. Ain't no telling.
So they pimping him out.
Man.
Well, it's either he's gonna take the money or be dead. You know they don't play.
Man, listen. Trump is getting ready to open up a hotel over there too, Mona.
So
man,
he doing his bit. He setting himself up.
Everywhere that Trump has gone, he's opened up a business. He got his children over there, got his 2 sons over there with him.
Okay.
And they handle the business.
So the people from Saudi Arabia, are they the people that's in Dubai?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So they got the pet tigers and all that.
That's where you want to go.
I do want to go. I want a pet tiger.
Yeah,
I want a pet panther.
Yeah, tigers. Yeah. You and the tiger feel like y'all at home. Y'all both got stretches. You got the marks.
Oh my God. You real funny. I wear mine with pride, baby.
I know. We know. But anyway, so listen, Saudi Arabia has committed to investing $600 billion into the United States.
Wow.
$600 billion.
I wonder which direction it's gonna go in.
You know, Trump said it don't matter. Show me the money, baby. Because look, they gave Trump so much. Look, they invested in $600 billion, right? So you know the United States had a sanction against Syria.
Okay.
We ain't do no business with Syria.
Okay, that's why they said the Democrats couldn't do what he did.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, see, Obama had went over there and shook hands with the Syrian president that used to be part of Al Qaeda.
Mm-hmm.
Then it had been on the main news.
Oh,
and
you already know that they said that he was kin to
the one he killed?
Yeah.
And so now Trump go over there, first president in 20, 30 years to shake hands with the Syrians. And he had lifted all of the tariffs. He had lifted all the sanctions. He done did all of that. He did all of that for the king because he said the king asked him to.
So what did we get from Saudi Arabia?
Oh.
Okay. I thought he was going to dig in the USA.
Listen.
U.S.-Saudi partnership is going to produce about $1 trillion.
$1 trillion.
$1 trillion. And Trump said when he flew in on Air Force One and he got out there with the other Saudi Arabian presidents, and he said, these people are not even presidents. He said, I pulled my little Air Force One on the tarmac, and we're supposed to be Air Force, United States government. We the United States. And my plane looked like a little baby plane compared to their planes.
Well, you can't have what everybody else got.
Well, he said yes, he can, because they're giving him a $400 million plane.
I saw that plane
that he wants to have retrofitted
for the Air Force One.
For Air Force One, but everybody's asking the question: should you receive something from foreign government?
No, because they finna.
If he fall out the air, ain't nobody who gonna be mad.
But I'm just
well,
I'm saying if he received that, take that gift, then they're gonna feel like, hey, y'all owe us.
Man, if Trump,
but that's how it is anyway.
Okay, well, if Trump fall out there in that $400 million plane, you ain't gonna have too many. You're gonna have some folk gonna cry, but it ain't gonna be a whole lot. So
That's sad.
you know,
It's sad that he's taking the plane.
No. I'd be sad if it happened.
Oh.
I mean, it'd be sad that you don't want nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say that because you know we got a funeral home, so we be trying to get
SNK Mortuary.
Yeah, come on, man. You already know. Come on. Now. I was trying to let y'all. I was trying to let y'all get into the show first, but since you asked for it, I had to go and get it to you.
It was coming sooner or later.
You already know.
You deserve care you can trust.
You hear it, don't you?
Today at
I hear it.
334-792-4141. SNK Mortuary, keeping memories alive.
Mortuary mission is to help families cherish the memories of their loved ones and celebrate the unique lives they lived. SNK Mortuary, keeping memories alive.
SNK Mortuary.
Keeping memories alive.
Man, we're gonna put some 808s behind there.
Oh my goodness.
Who is 808?
Some beats.
Opportunity for remembrance, connection,
That right there.
and healing. Our commitment, walk alongside family we serve, ensuring loved ones are celebrated with dignity, respect, and love. SNK Mortuary, keeping memories alive.
That was in my head all day yesterday.
SNK Mortuary, keeping the dreams alive.
SNK Mortuary, keeping memories alive.
Y'all heard it, didn't? Okay.
We heard
The
it.
memories
So-
alive.
If we could get a body like Trump, oh man, we would be my goodness. Oh,
And be on the map.
be on the map. You hear me? Oh my, boy, Mona, you be at the holler, say you want my cookie. You know, we
At
say
the
that at Trump funeral. She used to say that at Trump funeral.
You so-
Trump be like, I want some McDonald's. Wake up, yeah, wait for some McDonald's. He
Lord,
he
love
like
that
McDonald's. Yeah, he like that McDonald's. But Trump said he ain't gonna even lie to y'all. He about that money, and he gonna
Everybody
get that
know.
money.
So what's gonna be the exchange?
He says there is no exchange.
Oh no, nah.
You don't get something for nothing.
You trying to tell me that every time somebody give you something, they want something?
Yeah. Look at the people getting that funky 40.
What is that? And what you call it?
The funky 40.
Okay, tell me what that is.
$40. That's the new price.
Huh? What they get for the
$40.
$40?
Mona,
That's the price on the street.
you
For
going?
some butt?
I ain't doing that. No, I don't sell myself.
So you selling yourself for $40?
I don't sell myself.
I'm asking a
People are
question.
selling themselves for $40.
Let me. I'm gonna put you back in there. I'm gonna put you in the SK mortuary, baby. You didn't win to $40. Ain't it? It's bad
You
out here.
saying
It's
something-
bad out here. It's bad out here.
I ain't never heard that, Mona.
You got to help Mona.
You ain't never heard that.
Mona,
I
don't
haven't.
cry. Look at her crying over there, Tamika. We gotta have intervention right there, Mona.
For what?
Of their loved ones and celebrate the unique lives they lived. SNK
Don't let it get that bad, Mona.
It's not that
What you
bad.
call it though?
The funky 40.
See?
Funky 40. It's definitely funky because if you getting $40 for it,
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all, Mona keep us up on what's going on, man, because I had no
Street talk.
idea.
Y'all hadn't heard the
No.
I had never heard that.
FPJ got a song out called Funky 40.
I
oh, I
never heard
forgot
that.
that was your guy.
Hey, so listen. Oh yeah, Tamika, they say you hit that table yesterday, and I said, yeah, she had hit that table. She did. She had got that Mona spirit because Mona got some big hands, and she dropped her hands. on the table.
What does
So,
that got to do?
Tory Lane, tell me what's going on with that. Now you got to give me the
Well.
business. What happened, Mona? I know you know the tea.
I know a little bit of the tea. Apparently, he got stabbed 14 times in prison. They don't know who did it or
So-
what the cause was.
So he's the one that's making money. He had figured out how to make money as an independent artist. And he's the one that was with Meg Thee Stallion that
He
they
shot
said.
her
Yeah,
in
he's
the
been
foot.
accused. Yeah. But did you hear that now his lawyer is coming out saying that he didn't really do the shooting. It was the girlfriend.
The girl, okay, that's his fault.
And say
He should
that
have told that.
Say he took the raps for her. He just went on and took it.
Well,
You
man,
believe
he
that?
taking it. Yeah.
And then they
I
said,
kind of do. I don't think he did it. I
think
don't
he
know.
did?
I know the girl got shot in her foot, but I think the girl did it.
The girlfriend.
Well, she wasn't
That's
really his
what- that's
girlfriend.
what they saying now.
Mm.
Allegedly.
Okay.
But he
All
didn't
them were friends.
Okay.
And
So you be at the party getting the tea.
girl, I would be at them parties. But no,
all up in there.
I don't go to parties.
I be
I do
calling,
not
hey,
party.
Mona, I be calling, Mona, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Who there, Mona?
I'm like, FaceTime.
Go live, Mona. Go live. Tell us who up in there. You holler, yeah. You can come on down, TDJ's here.
Hey, it's pastors, preachers.
They got all the preachers in there. You might well go on down, Mona.
But for real.
Look to me, God, don't tell him I'm down there. They got the church here over there. They got the choir president.
Choir president on microphone.
On the mic.
I
He's like, hey.
Hey, film me. Film me. You
y'all
record me.
better know. They said a certain time of the night, they holler, hey, y'all know what's finna happen. Y'all better get up out of here.
Last call.
Last call before you lock them doors, crooked. Because once they lock them doors, they say PD, they reading up what's going on, and PD the tribe man say folks up in there throwing up in their mouth.
Huh?
They
At the
throwing
parties?
up in their mouth.
Oh, wow.
At the parties.
No, the jurors are seeing the stuff that's going on. They say it's so over the top for
Graphic.
some of them. They like throwing up in their
Really?
mouth.
It's probably the people that's been shot.
I said, I'm glad they ain't got Mona on the jury, because Mona be like, dang, I missed this.
No. Some of that stuff you can't get down with.
Mona, they
That
say it's
part,
off the
yeah.
chain. You hear me?
And it's just
I
seems
bet
like some
it
people
is.
don't care.
They say he way over the top. But anyway, so Tory Lane is the guy that started making money independently from the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And once the industry realized that this boy's operating outside the circle, then
you think it's just a
come on now.
setup.
You know, shoot down. Look at Meg Thee Stallion. Now everybody done turned on Meg. Nobody deal
They
with her
had,
no more.
well, yes, they do.
It's
Yes,
very
they
few.
do.
Meg Thee Stallion, you know, at one while
Go,
she was the
Meg.
hottest. She was the hottest thing
I'm
going at
telling
one
you,
while.
Meg is still making her money. She's
Where?
making more money now than she did
She ain't-
before.
But you don't see her.
Well,
she
she's
ain't
doing. She's
mainstream.
touring.
No, she ain't mainstream like
She's
she was.
touring.
Okay, so for the people that want to come up, okay, let me help you out, Mona. You understand that in the industry, big people
Mhm.
make money off of just being big people.
Right.
Mhm.
They go over the top and do concerts because they just want to run out and make extra bukus of money.
Right.
But most artists like Meg Thee Stallion now, because she's no longer hot and the industry don't deal with her like they do, she got to do concerts to survive.
But I think she's still hot.
Where about?
She on her own
Where about?
royalties and everything.
Where the hits at?
She got hits.
Where?
She got all them hits.
Where?
Boa.
No, she got them old songs. She
She
has
got
no.
some new ones.
She ain't made no new stuff.
She have
that's
made
hot.
some- I just downloaded a new song from
It
her.
ain't hot. Don't play it.
It is hot.
She sent the boy to jail for no reason.
I would have sent him to jail too.
You been shot
I'm
before.
Team
You ain't sent
Megan.
nobody to
I'm
jail.
Team
10
Megan.
years.
I'm Team Megan.
Mona.
What?
You didn't send the other dude to jail.
I didn't get shot.
Mm.
If I would have got shot, yes.
that is
I
what
would've
put
sent
you
him
on
to
your
jail.
medicine.
No, it's not.
Her
You didn't
medicine.
read about it in the newspaper and
How's
you didn't
your-
see it
how's
on
your-
Way 31.
Because that's how your knee. That's how your knee got messed
No,
up.
it ain't.
Stop crying, Mona. Everybody's watching.
I
you.
got bad bones.
Oh, okay.
She said bad bones.
But anyway, so the theory behind this is the conspiracy behind this is Tory Lane was making a lot of money outside the industry, and he had figured out how to make money. So he turned around and he's in jail, and now they're trying to kill him. And this is what the father said.
Mm-hmm.
And the father has asked everybody to pray for his son. And basically, the father has sick the Lord on everybody.
Mm.
Yeah, he's a pastor.
Yeah, so he basically said, pray for his son and keep him covered. And because his son learned how to make money outside of the industry,
I could see that, but I don't
Yeah.
think Megan had nothing to do with that. Megan she got shot, and I would have sent him to jail. I would have sent her to jail and everybody else. But you don't play with people's feelings. You don't be
So-
in people's face.
So you think that's what happened?
Hold on, you don't want to be playing with folks.
I don't play with nobody.
So okay, everybody listening, if Mona been playing with you, call right now.
Call right now
and
if
we
I'm
can
not
talk to you
playing
on the
with you.
phone.
I don't.
Ooh,
I don't even
come
play
on.
the radio.
No, I don't know. That ain't what they say. Okay, so right now, the governor, Kevin Newsom, has been asked to give Tory Lane a pardon.
Mm.
Well,
Now, I'm gonna tell you what I heard. Okay, we ain't got but an hour. We're getting up
All
off
right.
here. If P. Diddy is convicted,
mm-hmm.
Donald Trump has already said he's going to give him a pardon.
Okay.
I believe it because he was probably at the party.
All he got to do is keep his mouth closed, and Donald Trump is going to give him a pardon.
Well, we gonna see how that roll.
I believe him. I'm with Mona.
I
I'm with
believe
Mona.
Trump was at the parties
the
now.
deal is
They
that-
got pictures together.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Because I mean, I believe him. And listen, they gonna stick together.
All the freaks was at the party. I'm telling you.
You were not there, Mona.
Even the ones that wasn't freaks was at the party.
Well, they wanted to be freaks or
They
something
wanted-
because they knew to leave at a certain time. Everybody know to leave at a certain time.
Exactly.
And
That's
if you
what
didn't
everybody
leave,
said.
you wanted to get free.
Well, they was trying to experience.
But
it.
let's be honest. Let's be honest now.
Curious.
From what we have heard so far, okay, from what we have heard so far, I have not heard anything so far that says that it was sex trafficking. I heard there was a bunch of freaky old folk,
freak offs just doing freaky
just a bunch
stuff.
of old folk that being nasty.
Right.
Okay, and that's all I done heard. And somebody said this and asked the question, and this is you can go research this. I read
Okay.
this. They asked the young lady, "Why did you go back?"
Exactly.
She said she did not want to be replaced.
Huh?
She didn't want to be replaced. She wanted.
She didn't want to be
hold that
replaced.
position.
After some look,
She didn't want to be replaced. So everybody that was feeling sorry for her has now said, "Oh no, girl, you knew what you were doing. You talking about
Exactly.
you
How did they
you
not
didn't-
know what they were
you
doing?
didn't want to be replaced. So you said it out of your own mouth. You did not want to be replaced. So you had the opportunity to leave, and you went back to I don't want nobody else to take my place.
Right.
mm,
That
So
means you wanted to hold your position.
yeah, you wanted to hold your
Right.
position. You wanted that crown. And then when you met the Cliff brother, and he told you, "Listen, girl, let me tell you something. I'm gonna
Oh,
teach you
Cassie said
that."
that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And so 5 years after leaving the man, you got with the other guy who turned around and they found out in court who had been texting threatening messages to Puffy.
mm. The man had.
The man had. Then he put Cassie up to say, okay, tell him if he don't come up with that 20
I'ma
million,
tell what you
we're going
did
to
to
tell what
me.
he did. I hope they take her money back.
Mm.
Well, I just feel like it should be a statute of limitation to it.
I do too. Because after so long, I mean, you shouldn't even do anything with that.
So let me tell you what's happened. They said Diddy Infinite Parties had ingredients that had to be in place. And he said it was essential for success. This is what she said.
Mhm.
He had to have beautiful women,
Okay.
handsome men
Mm-hmm.
to create a balance of an appealing atmosphere.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
Oh, had to have alcohol. It had to keep the
Get it
drinks flowing.
started.
The
Had to
alcohol
have-
help 'em out.
It had to have water for guests.
Aphrodisiacs.
Look, water for guests, especially women, to ensure they stayed hydrated
Mm.
and comfortable. Locks on the doors, which he described as adding a kinky element.
Lock the doors.
Yeah, heat, heat instead of air conditioning
Uh-oh.
to make the environment comfortable and loose and encouraging mingling. Then it had good music to set the vibe,
You couldn't have stayed, could you, Mom?
and then they
Why?
had
Heat.
Diddy
As long as
himself.
it wasn't cold.
I'm reading, y'all cut me off. You old, y'all old
We
rude,
listening
y'all
to
some
you.
rude people. I'm straight reading, and y'all just straight started
How's that rude?
just cut me off like I talk. I
I
know
didn't
who
cut
did
you
it. I
off.
know Tamika did it. She good at cutting folks off. I'm straight talking. She just don't cut me off, and then you gonna go with her. Y'all get put out the party. Go home. Y'all messed the whole vibe up. Just get out. Turn the air back on. These two done killed everything. And then they said they had to have Diddy for the ultimate host. I mean, Man,
Diddy is a good entertainer.
he is. I mean, come on now.
When he was on stage, he would. I mean, he'd knock it out the box every time.
You can't get mad at that man because that man. I just keep on saying, and I'm gonna say it again. That man, as of right now, all I heard now, I ain't heard nothing else. Right now, I just heard a bunch of old folk like you and Tamika trying to be seen and want to be up in there with Diddy.
No.
Trying to be seen.
Yeah, trying to be seen, want to be part of the party. Y'all up in there doing in and everything.
No.
And then nobody make
Not everything. I'll probably do some things.
But Mona, they put you out. You gotta go. You mean they'd put you out, Mona?
Yeah, I probably got put out.
Yeah, you'd have got put out. You'd have been standing outside the door hollering.
There are limits, boundaries.
I didn't change my mind.
I say this is what I'm gonna do.
No, you'd have been hollering. I changed my mind. They say it's
I
too
don't
late.
think I want to go that far.
So Conan O'Brien, the guy, the late night show host.
Yeah,
he was at the P Diddy
I
party.
bet he was.
And they got a list out with people that you wouldn't believe that was at the.
I would believe it.
They said, listen. They said
You believe it.
they got a whole list of people. I mean, I'm talking about people like, wow, he had professional football team, NFL team owners. And this man didn't hang out with no broke folks.
Some of the freakiest people with money.
Because they got money, they
It
free.
seem like it. They can pay for what they want.
Listen, how about this? Britney Spears attended parties.
I bet she did.
And she was a baby.
Justin Bieber, all of them.
All of them.
Oh, yeah.
What's up in there?
All of them.
Usher.
Usher, you stay with him. Just up in there.
And let's just clear the air. I bet R. Kelly was up in there.
Kelly!
You think Kelly was there?
Yeah. Why not?
Free Kelly. They say free Kelly. Well, I mean, now here's the thing though, y'all. If he get off, Donald Trump pardoned him. Nobody's gonna be mad.
Nope.
Because now they really finna have the parties at the White House.
Listen, I was just gonna say they waiting on the other invitations.
And the
They
Oval
go-
Office.
they in the Oval
That's
Office
the
now.
ultimate party right
my
there.
Goodness. And Mace is gonna be done for. Mace and 50 Cent. P. Diddy get out of this. Watch those two. They're gonna be done for.
Because they're talking against
Oh
them.
man, they dogging them out so bad right now.
I know Mace is, and I believe if I was Mace, I would too.
You talk about
Because I think he did Mace bad.
He took all Mace money.
Mace really helped him a lot.
Yeah, because we really didn't know too much about
No, you just
When
Mace was
came
hot.
out. Mace came out. P did put Mace on though. Here's the
He
thing.
did put Mace on, but Mace was
Nah,
hot at
you
one
can't-
point.
Well, here's the thing though, Mona. You know, that's just like your song. If your song blow up, that's just like you try to take all the credit. You ain't did nothing.
I did do something.
No,
What
you did very little.
I could cook
G-Man wrote the song.
I know G-Man.
G-Man produced the song. I'm the one put it in place. Then you won't get all the credit like you did something.
did.
See, and that's exactly what P
I
did.
ain't saying I did it by myself. I never
But
said
that's
that.
my point. But P Diddy was telling Mace, listen, you didn't do this. I made you popular. I put you on.
Okay, but yet and still.
He ain't had to take all his money though. That's
No,
what I'm
that's what I'm saying. He didn't have to do that.
But he came back and gave all his artists. He gave all of them the rights. Gave all
I
their money.
understand that. That's after he knew he was going to get caught.
No, he got old. Yeah, he knew this money finna go away. So
Yeah.
but at least he did. That was nice.
That was nice of him.
But they say who gonna get in trouble, Mona? Mary J. Blige.
I believe it.
Now that's
I
what
think
they
Mary
say.
J.
Allegedly.
Mary J.
That's why I say they say.
Who else?
They got a list. They said he used to use them to go get.
the men.
Oh, okay. And the ladies.
Yeah, but some of the men probably wanted P. Diddy.
They say Will Smith was at the parties.
Oh, I can see that. Jada, I love them.
Yeah. Man, if boy. And then all the different people, all the folks that they saying was there. I was just, man, I'm like, wow, y'all celebrities didn't have nothing else to do.
I just like the ones that admit that they were at the parties. You know, Aaron Hall, he admitted he was there. He told what he did.
Yeah, Aaron Hall said, well, he ain't raped nobody. We was up in there getting it.
Yeah.
That's
he said,
exactly
let me
what
go
he said.
tell it first.
He said, we ain't raped nobody.
They didn't rape nobody. It was consensual.
And that's where I'm at right now. So right now, I just see he wrong for where he beat that girl out. Now you can't even fix that. Now you can't fix that.
Not at all. But like you said, he's not
ain't
on trial
for that. He didn't pay $20 million for that
to get off from that. You should have spent that $30 million on trying to get off from this.
Let me tell you, sister. Now let me call you right now and tell you won't beat me like that for 20. Beat me. Give me my $20 million. You can kick me in my head.
Crazy.
You kick me in the stomach, everything. I say, you wrote the money up there.
That check good.
20 million. Man, please.
20 million.
Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm getting that 20 million and then holler, I have to get my 20 million.
We understand that every life is unique. Our dedicated team is here to provide compassion.
I'm getting whoever she paid to kick me.
But she didn't but she waited years later to even consider that.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about
I'm just throwed out. Y'all sitting around this table. Y'all makes me sick acting like that. Mona, you know darn well for $20 million,
acting like
$20 million, kick you in your stomach and go, you don't care.
Look,
20 million. 20 million. Would you not take
away?
But she was thinking she wasn't thinking about 20 million at first.
I don't care.
30 million. That was 30 million.
Well, they said 20 million on a contract now. Now you're trying to get an extra 10.
Maybe the law, it was 30 million.
They said 20.
Well, maybe the lawyer got 10.
Okay, well, they said 20. So my point is, y'all up here, everybody talking about some, I wouldn't have did that. You are telling
No,
the story.
I wouldn't have kept getting abused. No.
20 million. I need 5.
She didn't know she was going to get that 20
She sure did.
She got more than 20.
She thought she was going to be
No.
She
got more than 20. And what she should have done was what grandma told y'all to do. You need to have your own money.
That's what I'm saying. Stack up. All them years she was with him.
Your own money.
And you're with a billionaire. Then he was paying Young Miami.
Come on now.
$250 million.
As you catching
just
on.
To be
$250,000 to be there.
Was that a week?
A month? She was getting a salary.
Probably a month. Yeah.
But my point is she was on salary.
Yeah, she was on salary. Who wouldn't do that?
It ain't like he wasn't paid. He paid her.
Mm-hmm.
But she likes them drugs and try to tell folks she liked them drugs.
Yeah.
Because can't nobody make you take no drugs.
And I mean, that's probably what she was just there for his eye candy, to be on his arm, his trophy. And then he was spoiling her, giving her everything she want, but she had to do, like I always say, you ain't gonna get something for nothing.
Listen.
That's what happened.
Michael Jordan was at the party.
I could see that too.
I'm telling you now that the list is going. If P Diddy come out and go down that list, baby,
he ain't going down that list.
It's about to be on.
If you're a celebrity and you go to a red carpet event or whatever, and they said that P Diddy used to throw the best parties. So if Diddy say he throwing a party, they were going because they wanted something to do.
Lionel Richie hit it the best. Everybody didn't get invited to the party.
Exactly.
So you had to be a certain type of person to be invited.
Of a certain caliber.
Tiger Woods at the party.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Look at all these people at the party. I don't know Mike Myers. Who is that?
I think that's a white guy, Mike Myers.
Mike Myers at the party. You know Kanye was up in there.
Man. Kim
Kardashian up in there.
All the Kardashians and the what is it? What's the other ones? The other sisters.
Jennifer Lopez up in there.
You know Jennifer was up in there. She probably get charged too.
Yeah, they talking about she may get charged. Now they said that she may get charged too. I'm telling y'all, because she took the rap
when he shot that person,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. They. I'm telling y'all.
The list went on and on.
But this is what
she's still Jenny from the block.
Hey, but she liked that block, and if he hadn't got in no trouble with that, they'll still be together.
Probably so.
Because that's that one woman that he liked. He was crazy about that woman.
Yeah,
he liked that woman. Now he liked her.
I think he liked Kim.
You think he liked her?
Yeah, I think he was in love with her. He just probably couldn't control her.
Well, Suge Knight then made a statement, a former CEO of Death Row Records. He already said that.
What did he say?
He said that Diddy's going to get pardoned.
So they waiting on the pardon.
And he said he going to get pardoned because he owes the government a favor.
What that mean?
It's a lot of stuff Diddy knows. and a lot of people in these political and government positions that he really could sing a song on. So if you ever go to a city and you have the clout, they have it set up for you when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine you flying into New York. Diddy, like when you get here,
call me.
Black car special. They're at the hotel. They're at the airport waiting on you. Car pick you up, take you to the hotel, the Regency, which is $3,300 a night. Okay, the St. Regent's is $3,300, $3,307 to be exact. I just checked it yesterday. Okay. And they take you there, and he has everything set up for you. You don't check in because it's already paid for.
Okay.
Okay, then. And then when you go to your suite, everything is what you want. Matter of fact, it's just like ordering food. You just tell them what flavor you want.
They have the pink cocaine.
Come on now.
You ready?
And so, Mona, just imagine all the government officials, all of the big time people that he has set up.
I had the camera in the room.
Oh man, because they said he liked to video people. Because that's how he, And I'm like, man, if this dude go to talking,
it's over.
I'm surprised he lived this long. I thought they'd been trying to kill him by now.
Well, he probably got it set up. If I die, expose everybody.
Oh yeah, he probably got it on tape.
If I get murdered, expose everybody.
Well, that leads me to this. Do y'all believe in the system? Okay, I'm gonna give you a premise. Do you believe in the system? A lot of folks think it's just a myth. A lot of people think it's just a conspiracy theory. But let's look at it. Do you think it's a system?
Talking about the government?
A system to keep you in your place.
Oh
yeah, definitely.
You got to stay in your lane.
Well, Mona, I want to go to you.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll come around the table. So, Mona B did not exist prior to Mona B coming to the radio station.
What? What are you talking about?
You didn't exist.
Why come I didn't exist?
Who was Mona B?
What do you mean? Who was Mona B?
Who was Mona B?
Me.
Who was me?
Mona B.
Nobody. Okay, give me my point. I ain't trying to say you nobody, but I want you to follow what I'm trying to say. Okay, you in your corner had your few haters.
Right.
A lot of people didn't even know you were from here. Once you got exposure and you went and got rid of the van.
I got what?
She got rid of the van.
But what did I get?
Exposure. You got exposure. And once you got exposure, you got rid of the van, got rid of your little minivan, got you a new car.
Okay.
You all on the radio. You all over Facebook. We have 70,000 views. People hear your name. Then you go write a song asking the men, do you want my cookie?
I asked the chocolate man.
Yeah, the chocolate
came up to me in the hole in the wall.
Okay, see, there you go. Now, watch the system. Everything in the system that's saying she getting out of place started running their mouth, started plotting on how to take you out. And look what level you're on. Can you imagine if them folks had money? Oh my God, you'd be dead, Mom. You would be dead. You don't understand, Tamika. The system would take you out. Martin Luther King, gone. Malcolm X, gone. P. Diddy, locked up. R. Kelly, locked up. It ain't about no coochie. It's about money. R. Kelly was making them folks so much money, and then when he got out of line, they say lock his tail up.
Because he wanted his royalties.
When P. Diddy got out of line with them folks over there across the water, England and London, that makes all this alcohol
liquor
and was in control of the slave trade, they say, oh, we're going to show this ninja who we really are. Lock his tail up. Chris Brown just went to London, and he said, free Tory Lane. When he landed in London, they locked his tail up.
Okay, that's what I didn't understand. Why?
They said he had an old warrant. The system will show you
who you are,
how much control and power Get out of line.
He had a warrant in London.
Hey, but that's why we be shaking it out, move when we be running our mouth, because we like, oh Lord, please don't let them out come get us. Lord Jesus, cover us.
Wow.
Because-
Because I read that he got
Okay,
arrested,
all
but
right,
I didn't
see?
know what for.
So now you see there is a system. Look at Tamika. Here's Tamika.
Okay.
She's over there billing and cleaning teeth, not bothering anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now she thinks she's something. She on the radio. She the assistant to the pastor. They travel everywhere, going all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
The system said, who do she think she is?
Somebody.
She ain't got no business being where she is. The system say we need to show her.
Mm-hmm.
You got people out here without just a little trying to kill her because the system said you got to stay in your place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look at me. Little man ain't got too much. Ain't got no. System say, who do he think he is? He ain't from here. Come over here doing this.
Do too much.
He doing too much. We need to shut him up. We need to show him. And guess what the system tried to do? They tried to shut me up, lock me up, everything else. And I'm like, what did I do?
Oh,
The system. So now multiply that with folks that got billions of dollars.
can make moves,
Ooh.
make things
Dang.
happen.
Clyde Davis threw a better party than P. Diddy, and he ain't in jail.
Mm.
Clyde Davis is the one that showed P. Diddy how to have the party and what you need to have at the party. And
That's crazy.
and how the men can make your other men do other men. Clyde Davis did that. Clyde Davis is the only man I know let Whitney Houston die upstairs and kept the party going downstairs.
That's what they said.
He didn't
They
stop
say
the
he
party.
knew about it.
She dead. You would think that your number one artist that you said was your daughter done died upstairs. And you gonna keep the party going downstairs? I wish you would.
So they saying that Whitney died of overdose.
System.
And then her daughter died the same place.
System. Let me tell you something. If I want to take you out, Mona, and I know you like drugs, all I need to do is keep on feeding you drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And I can take, you just know it's white. Long as it's white, you don't even test it. You know, some folks just like to get high. They don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Right now, if you, that meth, you can touch that meth and die. People don't even know how potent that stuff is.
And some of the phenols.
That fentanyl, you can touch that fentanyl and die. That stuff is very potent. Just imagine you're a crackhead or you're a powder. Let's say you big time, you powder head. Because you know, when Houston say crack is whack.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So they mixed that fentanyl with that cocaine. She snort real good.
It's
Night,
over.
night.
It's over.
The system, get out of place. That's why the only thing that we have,
It's grace and mercy.
come on, you gonna help me. That's why I tell people, if you don't want nobody talking about you, don't do nothing. If you don't want nobody coming for you, don't do nothing. But if you start doing something, you better get ready because people are coming.
They coming for you.
Because people pat you on your back and say, I'm proud of you. And at the same time, they're trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I done seen people have one conversation with me this way and then have another conversation with somebody else the other way and then come back together and act like everybody peachy. Just imagine this on a
That
$1 billion
part.
level. $1 billion. These are billionaires. Look what they did to Shador. Everybody's starting to see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the NFL team owners got together, say, we going to show this ninja, his daddy, how much power he has. Did they not show him?
Yeah.
They showed them.
Oh, okay then. But now the Cleveland Browns saying, people ain't never heard of us supporting our team.
And now they got a lot of
We say we may need to keep him on the team because, boy, we get some
hits.
I'm telling you now. They talked about how many people the Cleveland Browns got hitting them and watching them and buying products and how the owner didn't love us, but now he think we the best thing since sliced bread.
Who said that now?
That's what they talking about on the news.
Just because of Shador.
Because that money he making.
Well, a lot of people said that they're Cleveland Brown fans now.
Who ain't? I'm going to give me an orange and brown. That's my color now. Shoot, man, I'm Cleveland
You
Brown.
done went from black and gold. To,
I ain't studying the Saints.
Black and okay.
I ain't studying the Saints. When the Saints showed me that they were prejudice, I ain't got nothing to deal with y'all. I don't even deal with y'all no more. Y'all turn around, had a chance to draft Shador, but you gonna try to prove a point and go get that old sorry quarterback, that big sorry mug. He 30 years old. He already old, and y'all wouldn't draft him. man, please.
Who did they draft?
He nobody. You don't even know his name. And then old Gabriel, the boy that they drafted on the Cleveland Browns before Shador, didn't nobody know him. They knew the Oregon Ducks because the Oregon Ducks had them bad uniforms that they wear. They changed. They don't never wear the same uniform.
and then they had a good basketball team.
Yeah,
They knew him for basketball.
Everybody know him. But now, because this is what a young black quarterback said, running back said on the Cleveland Browns. He said he was drafted in the 6th round.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's so glad Shador on the team. He said because Shador is helping people see them that would have never looked at them.
Right.
Oh wow.
That's how everybody looking at this thing. But hey,
He gonna bring in a lot of.
the system will keep you in your place.
Oh yeah.
You go on the system.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Don't cross over.
Ask Michael Jordan when he went out there to that golf course because he thought he was Michael Jordan and he gonna play golf.
And they told him no.
They told him no, buddy. Ask Michael Jordan here lately when he went to that restaurant with that jogging suit on, no tennis shoes on, and talking about he Michael Jordan, and they told him no, we can't service you. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna learn the system, man. And go up there right now. This is one that we even see right now. And I said today, somebody told me today. They said, so Pastor, you talking about the churches should come together and bring their money and put it in a bank. Do you not realize when you do that, you're crossing, you have influence, and therefore people don't want you to have influence, and everybody is not as bold as you. Some people scared.
Mm-hmm.
I said, dude, what now? You telling me a preacher standing up, declaring the word of God and saying that God did not give us a spirit of fear, and he's scared to take his money out of Mr. Dudlow Bank and put it in somebody's bank that's going to work with his people? Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world. You can't stand on talking about God did not give me a spirit of fear, and then you worried about
what's going to happen.
What's going to happen? You supposed to be trying to take out God's people. So I'm gonna take them 3 preachers that I talked to. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna meet with them. We're gonna get started because it makes sense.
That'll be a good thing.
You got to start somewhere. And then when Jamal Bryant comes, Jamal Bryant right now, Pastor Jamal Bryant is coming in. He's asking all of the preachers to go stand in front of Target.
All right. So that's August 29th. Put it on your calendar. But go ahead and get your early bird tickets for Dr. Jamal Bryant coming to the Renaissance Resort and Spa August the 29th, 7:00 p.m. Visit the website, www.knoxmediagroupinc.org, and get your tickets now. Don't wait till the last minute, guys.
Now, and on that to me, somebody said, well, somebody said they weren't coming. They ain't got to come. But if somebody, this is my whole point.
Don't come.
Grown folks, if Mona ain't going to come, what they got to do with you coming? And you grown.
Exactly.
We monkey see, monkey do.
I spoke to the woman at church. She almost passed out because she got a problem with me because somebody else. I spoke to her to me.
I have a problem with that.
I spoke because I ain't going there.
You don't want to speak to me because your friend got a problem with me.
But your friend stay up in my face.
I was just finna say that your friends still speak.
You gotta watch. You gotta be aware of your surroundings because people do crazy stuff.
I know it's you, Mona. You did it to them folks.
Did I?
Yeah, they out to get you, Mona. But I know
I didn't do nothing though.
You don't have to do anything.
That's what P Diddy said.
Look, to elementary people.
You don't have to do nothing to people that are jealous of you. And they don't even understand. You up in here now. And what people don't understand is, and we're going to go back to the system. But what folks don't understand is just because I can smile through my problems don't mean I don't have none.
That part right there. That part.
I mean,
you be smiling all day long and just dying inside.
Yeah, you
Listen,
like,
go
man,
home and be like, oh God, thank you for letting me make it home.
I told the Lord yesterday, I was sitting in the chair, I said, Lord, help me. And people I said, I pray all day long. That's my prayer. Lord, help me.
That's right.
Lord, help me. And that's my prayer. And if you need help, call on the Lord.
It doesn't.
He will help you. I was telling folks today, if you're addicted to anything, have a mindset to want to change, and God would bring you out.
Okay.
If you don't believe me, you call my brother. My brother is a living testimony that God can turn your life around, and he don't mind telling it either.
Mine too.
He said, I was strung out. That's his testimony. He said, but you can't, I don't look like what I done been through.
That's the most important part right there. And don't act like,
Ain't no pity party.
Don't have no pity
Ain't no
party.
pity party. You see my brother look good. He fine. He ain't fine to me now though. No, no.
Yeah.
Let my mom. No.
No, he ain't.
He ain't got that like that.
He ain't got nothing on you.
He coming though. Boy, that boy be working out. I be like, you makes me sick. He work out everything, but he don't look like what he done been through.
That's the most important part.
And he made up in his mind, this ain't the life that I want to live anymore. And he said his relationship with God got him out of it. So anybody out there, whatever you're going through, don't allow people to put you in such a dark place that you feel that you have no alternative other than to leave here by drifting away on whatever. No, fight back. Tell them, no, y'all ain't gonna put me in no box. God made me and did not make a mistake.
Exactly.
And
every time I look at my brother, I smile.
Come on now.
Because of what he's been through.
Look at that. Testimony. And then here you are around here. What you moping for? You ain't got nothing to mope for. And that bothers people because people cannot understand how can they have so much joy when I know what they're going through.
Where they think they know what you're going through.
Hey, man, listen. Man told me the other night, and y'all got to pay attention to what people say. Okay? Watch what people say. Y'all watch what people say. And when people say little stuff and say they playing, they ain't playing with you.
Oh, no, they be serious.
They ain't playing with you.
They're saying it. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I'm just playing. So the other night at church, to me, the guy, I was talking to someone else, and they said, well, we heard you got a funeral home. And I said, yeah, we got one. I said, God is good. He's keep on blessing us over and over again, even when we don't deserve it. The man holler, what he don't own, what don't you do? What don't you have? That's what he said. What don't you have? And then bust out laugh. I said, you hater? You a hater? And you know I ain't got good sense?
No.
Because I want to know, are you a hater?
So what he say?
He said, nah, Rem, I'm proud of you. I said, no, because if you were proud of me, you would have said, congratulations. I'm praying that God continue to bless you.
Mm-hmm.
You holler, what don't you have? I can name a bunch of things that I don't have. I almost didn't have no sense.
Well, people just, they just have that, like you say, a jealous spirit.
Look, that was the Lord right there that kicked into me.
Good.
And I know people can get over stuff, but do you believe people when they say they used to have a jealous spirit?
No.
I mean, if you watch them, some people might overcome that, but a lot of people. But
Mona, you ain't overcame yours. I see you all the time. You jealous.
Jealous of what or who?
S&K Mortuary.
Well, I'm jealous of S&K.
Mortuary. We understand that every life is unique. Our dedicated team is here to provide compassionate, personalized funeral services that honor your loved one's story. Because when it matters most, you deserve care you can trust. Call us today at 334-792-4141. S&K Mortuary. Keeping memories alive.
Mortuary mission is to help families cherish the memories of their loved ones and celebrate the unique lives they lived. S&K Mortuary. Keeping memories alive. S&K Mortuary, keeping memories alive.
All right, there you go, bonus. TC.
You wanted that?
Yeah.
I don't remember ever being jealous for real. I'm trying to think. Maybe in kindergarten, I was. That was probably the last time I was.
Well, you want your hair to be straight?
No. Why would I want my hair
to be little stuff.
I hated getting my hair straightened. Yeah. I didn't like that stuff.
Little small stuff you used to do.
No, it was okay. It was being this other black girl. We were the only two blacks in the class. Mm-hmm. And she came to school bragging about her little chapstick.
And you wanted something. That's why you go buy a lot now,
I wanted some chapstick. So I went and took her chapstick out of her cubby.
Oh, my goodness.
Stealing all your life.
She said she went
And
to
the teacher was like, "Who got her chopstick?"
Your
We
mom
went to
should
check
whoop you.
cubby holes, but I was smart enough not to put it in my cubby hole.
put
Look at that. She a smart one. Boy. She a smart one.
I put it in my desk.
Mona, you've been stealing your life.
No, that's not. I don't steal. I told you I stole that piece of bubble gum that time from
No, I didn't
Peddler's
know
One
about
Stop.
that. You stole the.
When I was 6, I wanted a piece of bubble gum.
You
That's
done
what bubble
stole
gum
from
was
Paylor.
like. Probably 3 cents or whatever. So I
Probably
was
1
like-
cent.
I was like, I went in there. It could have been 5 cents. I don't know what it was. But anyway, I didn't have no change. So my daddy wouldn't give me no change to give because he didn't want me to have no bubble gum. So I went to the bubble gum thing and I took it. I got in the car and I started crying. And I was like, I went back in there and I put it on the counter and told them I did it.
You told that man you going to hell. You ain't
I
gonna
did.
go to hell.
I thought it, that's what I said.
That's
I
when
was
you-
like,
that was-
man,
that's when you.
that's
was
when
going
I was going to
BTU.
Sunday school
Yeah,
at
that's when you was
BTU.
going to BTU.
When you knew better.
I mean, I know better now. I don't steal, but it was instilled in me that you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, right.
So I got to the car, I started crying. I was like, I can't do it.
And guess what? The system was waiting on you.
I bet. So a little piece of bubble gum.
Mm.
Well, y'all, we thank y'all for tuning in. We got to get ready to get up out of here. If you can beat us rocking, you can have our chair. We'll pack our stuff and get up out of here.
Yes.
You can't say it like me. See, you're jealous. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king horsemen and all the king men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. That's what all the radio stations are trying to do. They're trying to get it like 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And V105.9.
The vibe.
We are Knox Media Group, and we look forward to seeing you on May the 25th. Come out and hang out with us. It's Remember the Veterans going down at McFarland Park here in Florence, Alabama. We want you to be our special guest. And guess what? It's absolutely free. That's right. I said absolutely free.
Everything except the food trucks.
Everything except the food trucks, because I had somebody yesterday said I wasn't going to be a vendor because I did not want to give away my food free.
Yeah.
That was funny. Anyway, we want y'all to come out. We got several artists going to be there. Tamika, who's going to be there?
We're going to have Cassidy McCorkle, and we're going to have Pat Jamar,
House lit.
House Sludge and Review, Angela Hacker and Bay Simpson. Let's not forget about Mona B and Paul. And we're going to have DJ J Rock from We Rock Entertainment as our DJ, because you know we're going to get that line dance in. So y'all make sure y'all come on out May the 25th at McFarland Park, 3 o'clock. Put it on your calendar. Make sure you bring your lawn chairs, and it's going to be a evening, afternoon of fun entertainment where our motto, show who we are, love, unity, and diversity. So come on out. Let's have a good time.
Bona, tell everybody what day is it going to be the opening of the Handy Center.
May 23rd, Handy Recreation Center has been remodeled. The grand opening and tour and ribbon cutting will be the 23rd of May.
That's right. Make sure you mark your calendar the 23rd of May.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. And guess what? The crew will be out there. Mona gonna get there first.
With bells on.
With bells on. And listen, check out Mona B in Montreal on Thursday. They're gonna be live on Way 31, Way TV. Ain't no telling what Mona gonna say. I gotta call the
No
folks.
telling.
Tell them hit the button now. Hit the button. Have your button ready. But anyway, y'all, we thank y'all for tuning in. We getting ready to get out of here because guess what? We got work to do. Got a busy weekend.
Yes.
And guess what, y'all?
My birthday is this weekend.
Mona's birthday is Saturday. And guess what, Mona? My anniversary is May the 18th. That's Sunday. So we got a busy weekend, got a lot going on, and we want to make sure that we have time to take care of our families because guess what? It don't make sense to make all this money and don't have nobody to spend it with.
That's right.
Mona said, hold on, what money?
You said I was quiet. My mouth been open. I was like,
Hey, Mona, they say, I told you they were making a whole lot of money. Anyway, y'all be blessed.
bye.
Bye.
Y'all be hollering, bye. See y'all later on the black side. We out. Peace. Y'all know what? I don't think I want to get off right now.
Well, let's not.
No, I got to go.
We got something to talk about. We got everything.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Hollywood Park officials plan to build a movie studio in Inglewood, California, announced by developer and LA Rams owner Stan Kroenke. Inglewood's Black Mayor James T. Butts Jr. says his city has turned into a global destination.
Los Angeles County had one international city before. That was Los Angeles City. Now it has a second, the city of Inglewood.